The house that didn't let us sleep when my best friend Farhan invited us to stay at his late grandfather's house in the village. I thought it would be a peaceful weekend getaway. Just fresh air, starry nights, and zero notifications. What we got instead was a house that behaved like it had a personality disorder, and possibly a gym membership. There were 4 of us, me the narrator, and the only one whose brain worked more than 40% of the time. Farhan, owner of the haunted real estate. Sam, always hungry, even during life-threatening situations. Bilal, conspiracy theorist who blamed every strange sound on jinn Wi-Fi signals. We arrived at sunset. The house looked like it came from a budget horror movie, cracked walls, broken gate, and a single tube, light flickering like it was working overtime against its will. Looks peaceful, Sam said. Peaceful? I replied, bro, even ghosts don't want to live here. Farhan rolled his eyes. Relax, my grandfather used to live alone after my grandmother passed away. He liked the quiet. Bilal nudged me and whispered, yeah, a quiet because even ghosts respected him. We went inside. The house smelled old, like books and forgotten memories, but also like the fridge hadn't been opened since the 1980s. Don't open any locked room, Farhan warned casually. Naturally, we immediately looked at every locked door like it contained treasure, or a dead body. The first night, the footsteps after dinner, instant noodles because Sam accidentally burned the roti dough. We set up our beds in the living room. Around midnight, just as I was drifting off, we heard footsteps upstairs. Slow, heavy, deliberate. Thack, thack, thack. We all sat up simultaneously. Farhan, I whispered, who else is in the house? No one. He replied, voice shaky. The upper floor has been locked for years. Bilal took out his phone flashlight like a soldier preparing for war with low battery. Sam whispered, maybe it's a cat wearing boots. I snapped. The footsteps stopped suddenly. Then something dragged across the floor. S-H-R-R-R, S-H-R-R-R, S-H-R-R-R. We clung together like we'd taken friendship vows. Okay, Farhan said, maybe we should just sleep. Sleep. Bilal barked, bro, something upstairs is moving furniture at 12:30 a.m. Even humans don't do that. But eventually, the sounds faded and exhaustion pulled us back to sleep. The morning surprised the next morning. We woke to a smell that definitely wasn't our instant noodles. It was paratha, real, fresh, buttery paratha. We found it on the dining table, 4 plates, perfectly served, steaming. I swear I didn't make this, Farhan said. Sam grabbed one anyway. I don't care who made it. Bless their soul. No. I slapped his hand away. We don't eat paranormal breakfast. Bilal nodded. This is classic ghost hospitality. First they feed you, then they eat you. But Sam had already taken a bite. If I die, at least I'll die with flavor, he declared. The paratha was delicious, which somehow made it worse. The locked room opens that afternoon. As we explored the backyard, we heard a loud click inside the house. The sound of a lock opening. We ran in to see which door had betrayed us. It was the upstairs door, the one that Farhan specifically said had been locked for years. The air around it felt colder. Let's not go in, Farhan whispered, but Bilal, who feared nothing except his mother's chapel, pushed the door open. Inside was a dusty but intact bedroom. Old photographs hung on the walls, mostly of Farhan's grandfather, some of him with a young woman who must have been his wife. A rocking chair sat in the corner, rocking by itself. Okay, I said, turning around, we're leaving. But the chair stopped abruptly, as if someone invisible stood up from it. Sam gasped. Whoever the ghost is, they're polite. They stopped when they saw us. Sam, I hissed. That's not a good thing. The diary of secrets on the table. We found a dusty old diary. Even though our fingerprints were already all over the crime scene, we opened it. The handwriting was shaky, but readable. If anyone ever hears footsteps in this house, know that they are not mine. We looked at each other. Oh great, Bilal muttered. Grandpa didn't even pretend it was natural. Another entry read, the spirit here is not evil, it is lonely. Then, it cooks sometimes, except the food. It means no harm. Sam raised the half-eaten paratha in his hand. See, I told you, ghost chef. But the final entry chilled us completely. If you stay in this house, never speak her name aloud. There was a scribble where the name must have been. Farhan swallowed hard. Her, who is her? The house answered for us. A low, feminine humming filled the air. From the closet, the lady in the closet door creaked slowly, like someone pushing it open from the inside. I swear my soul tried to leave my body. A shadow moved inside the dark space. Bilal screamed first. Sam screamed louder. I screamed like my future depended on it, but Farhan stepped forward. "Grandma," he whispered. The humming stopped. The shadow vanished. Silence. The closet was empty. But suddenly, slam, the door shut by itself. We bolted out of the room so fast that I'm sure we left a cartoon-shaped dust cloud behind. Night 2, the ghost gets friendly. We slept downstairs again. Not because we were scared, of course, just to protect the structural integrity of the upper floor. Around 1 a.m., we heard humming again, not upstairs, in the living room, right behind us. We turned around slowly, like badly programmed robots. There was a figure, transparent, glowing slightly blue, of an old woman in a shawl. She wasn't terrifying, but the fact that she was dead made things complicated. She looked at Farhan with soft, sad eyes. "Beta, you came back." Farhan froze. "Gee, Grandma." The ghost smiled. "Your grandfather missed you very much. Where is he?" Farhan stuttered. A shadow appeared behind her. Tall, male, calm, Farhan's grandfather. "Right here," the spirit said gently. We all jumped so hard that Sam landed under the sofa. But the ghosts just smiled. "We lived in this house for 50 years, the grandmother spirit said, and we stayed even after death. We didn't mean to scare you." Farhan's eyes teared up. "Why didn't you pass on? We were waiting." The grandfather spirit whispered, "For someone from the family to open that room again. It was our place, our memories." Then he turned to us. "Sorry about the footsteps. My wife insists on rearranging furniture even in death." The grandmother ghost scolded him. "At least I cook for them." Sam poked his head out. "Best paratha I ever had." The ghosts laughed. The departure by sunrise, the spirits gently faded. Before disappearing, the grandfather ghost said, "Thank you for giving us company. Now we can rest." And the grandmother added, "Come anytime. I'll cook again." Sam practically saluted. After they vanished, the house felt warm, alive, but in a good way. Farhan wiped his eyes. I think they were waiting for me to let go. We all hugged him. Then Bilal whispered, "So, can I take the rocking chair? It's vintage." "No." We yelled in unison. We packed our bags and left, the house finally silent, truly silent. But as we walked away, Sam shouted, "Wait, I forgot the paratha." We didn't go back. Some things you leave behind in peace, especially when they come from the afterlife's kitchen.